Howdy, my name's Cloudy. Welcome back to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Xbox situation is sad. Moist critical. Bro, I haven't played Xbox in a minute now that I think about it. I've been playing PS5. So
The
I wonder
gaming
what's going
space
on.
is in a pretty weird spot right now with so many bad decisions happening
Let's
so
see, man.
quickly. It's just leading to this avalanche of garbage. Like, I don't think Mr. Magoo could make as many horrible decisions as these video game executives have been
Bro
recently.
said Mr.
We
Magoo.
just saw it with Escape from Tarkov doing their best Voltorb impression and using self-destruct on
Hey,
the
for my Xbox players, man, how's Xbox doing, man? Because I wanted that new Xbox, but then after a while, I was just like, nah, I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? Ever since I got a PS5, I haven't heard about Xbox in a long time. And even the people I play with randomly online, they either playing PC or it has the PS5 symbol or the PlayStation symbol. So what's going on with Xbox, man? Like, are they like not selling at all? Like, what's going on? You
their
know what I'm
entire
saying? I love
company
their
and game
controllers, though. You feel me?
by being overcome with greed and leading to the absolute destruction of their product that they had built up over the course of years and ruined the trust of the community. And then immediately after that, Sony decided to do something even stupider by activating the Orb of Confusion and trying to find a way to ruin one of the most successful games in recent memory with Helldivers 2. They went full blown like Brain Offenheimer, now I am become Death, destroyer of games, and made a greedy decision that nearly ruined Helldivers, and then they had to break out the ukulele for their public apology press tour here. It's like they got offended that someone did a worse job than them, so they found a way of one-upping it. And then from out of nowhere, sneaking in from the shadows, we have the dumb assholes at Xbox going, "Wait a minute, guys, check this one out." And then made a clown of themselves like fucking fools, publicly eating
Inside,
shit, making terrible
what did it
decisions.
say? Making. Oh wait,
It's like a Royal Rumble. Fucking fools, publicly eating shit, making terrible decisions. It's like a themselves
wait.
like
What did it
fucking
say? Microsoft launched a fiery Xbox controller on the same day it announced gaming layoffs. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Xbox, they got good controllers, but why when they come out with different like colors and stuff, they cost like $20 or $30 more or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And then like they be launching them and giving them promo like they're releasing the new Jordans or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I've been noticing that too. I used to always hate that because I used to follow. I think I still do. You know what I'm saying? But they used to make like hella promo runs for controllers, bro. I'll be like, bro, y'all not putting out a new boxing game or something, bro? Like,
fools,
what the hell is
publicly
going
eating
on?
shit, making terrible decisions. It's like a Royal Rumble where more and
And then
more
they ain't got
AAA
the games that Sony
industry
got.
companies keep coming forward
Sony
and make decisions that beg the
was like,
community
nah,
to
this is gonna
throw
be our
pies
game
and
only.
tomatoes at their faces. Yesterday, they announced there'd be some closures coming to some studios under the Microsoft umbrella. Arcane Austin, Alpha Dog Studios, Tango Gameworks, and Roundhouse Games were banished to the Shadow Realm. And that means that Xbox has now closed more studios than it's released games this year. That is an
Yeah, they
embarrassing
released
statistic.
nothing.
They are more likely to close a studio than they
That's
are to
crazy,
release a
bro.
game at the moment.
I think
That's
Xbox might be done.
fucking shocking. Now, I really want to get into the weeds of this and roll around in the mud, but before I do that, I do want to thank today's sponsor, Current. Big thanks to Current for sponsoring this video.
Damn it.
Microsoft Tech for Social Impact is committed to making world-class
Great products. The new with Current draws many times. So go to Current code ping.
Go try the Current thing out, man.
First is their lack of games. By far, the biggest criticism that Xbox has faced over the last decade is their lack of games. In the Xbox
Bro, I haven't
360
heard of
era,
Xbox
they were
since now.
kings, pumping out some bangers, absolute timeless masterpieces. And these puppies were popping fresh out of the oven days or months after each other.
And
which
then
is
you can play the
unheard of in
360
current
games
landscape
too,
of
bro,
things.
on the new-
Cloudcat has a great
They
video on
was
the golden
winning,
era
bro.
of the 360, and the iconic games that were coming out quickly. It was like they're playing on a fucking Minecraft private server where you couldn't stop hitting diamonds. Like every block was diamonds back then. And now look at
Bro, I
it.
used to
It's
play
such a
Minecraft on
fall
that,
off.
bro.
The Xbox
One of my favorite games ever, Left 4 Dead, bro. I used to play that as, man, Left 4 Dead, Saints. I played all the Saints roles on Xbox. Well, not the new ones, but majority of them. I played them all on Xbox. I think they came out on Xbox first, like the first Saints row. Bro, Xbox was killing it with Call of Duty games and all that, bro. Xbox was doing it up, bro. And it's crazy that now that I think about it, I haven't heard of Xbox since I've played my Xbox pretty much. No, since the new Xbox came out, which is 2022, right? At the end of something like that. You feel me? I haven't heard of Xbox for a cool minute though. Like I haven't heard nobody buying them. I haven't seen no symbols of anybody playing on the Xbox when I play games online because online is crossplay and stuff. I haven't seen none of that, bro. It's like Xbox is just a computer company at this point, bro. Because Microsoft. I think they should do, bro. They should make a deal with Sony, bro. And Sony and Xbox can do it up with new controllers, bro. Better controllers, better games, and bro. I think they should sign a deal with Sony. Like they should do like a partnership, bro. They'll make
Xbox
bread together, bro.
exclusive release
They'll
schedule
make bread
looks
together.
more empty than that room Squidward went to be all alone. It's sad to see it in that state. They just don't make mini games
Yeah,
anymore. They are
they
by
don't.
far the
I don't know
worst
what's
out of
going
all
on
the
now.
major players. And it's not even really close.
I
They
love
do
playing
still
it
have
though
some
because
exclusives that come out, but it's very seldom. So
their
anyway,
controllers are
the
so
fact that
dope,
they're
bro. I like
closing
their
studios is a
controllers, bro.
big alarming red flag for a lot of gamers
Yeah,
because they're
that
just
is bad.
struggling, clearly struggling. Not just them, the whole industry is, but Xbox in particular just cannot get it together. When they do, by some miraculous divine intervention, release a game, an exclusive, they haven't been that good. Like Redfall. Redfall became the joke of gaming last year. And speaking of Redfall, that gets to one of the studio closures, which is Arcane Austin, the studio responsible for that blemish, that absolute festering wound on the AAA gaming space. They shut down that studio because that game flopped so hard for them. They didn't even give them a second chance. And keep in mind, Arcane Austin didn't want to make the Redfall that we received. That was put upon them from everything I've
Bro, I
seen.
like
All
his
the
room
evidence points
setup,
to
bro. I ain't
them
gonna lie.
working on that game because they were forced to. And that brings us to what has by far been the scariest studio closure, which was the shutdown of Tango Gameworks, which is the studio behind Hi-Fi Rush. Hi-Fi Rush is by far Xbox's most positively reviewed game in years. It was a darling. It was a game that
Bro,
everyone
I don't
appreciated,
know, bro.
everyone
I
had
haven't played
nothing but
Xbox in
praise
so
for,
long, bro.
and absolutely one
But
of
I got
those
a lot of
games where
stuff on
people were
my
like,
Xbox.
Xbox might be back. Finally, a good game. Finally, an exclusive that's not dog shit. And then they shut down the studio that made it. It was
Yeah,
reviewed
that's crazy, bro.
tremendously. Everyone loved it. And they still shut the studio down. They took it behind the barn and put a bullet in its head. There's a quote in that article that says we couldn't be happier with it. Like, they were pleased with
Bro,
its.
they basically got a duffel bag sent to them and they sent it back with all the money in it. It was like, nah, we good. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, what the hell y'all doing,
Performance.
Xbox?
But I guess it just wasn't enough. And a lot of people are blaming Game Pass. Game Pass is a really good deal for gamers.
Yeah, Game
I've said that
Pass
since
is,
the
is
very beginning,
dope.
since
Bro,
the
I love
genesis
Game
of Game
Pass,
Pass.
bro.
That shit slaps. It is crazy
Man.
value.
You know what
That
was
make your
like only
fucking
like
head spin.
$3 a month
And I
or
always
something like
said,
that?
I don't know how it's profitable for them. And I don't think it is. I actually am starting to get behind those tinfoil condom conspiracy theories that Game Pass
Yeah, they
is
actually kind
actually
of played
ruining some of
themselves
the
with
game
that, but
studios
it
because
made
their
people
games
stay
are
on
getting put on
Xbox.
Game Pass. Thus, people aren't paying full price for them or anything, and it's making their sales numbers look weaker because why would you pay full price for Hi-Fi Rush if you could just sign up for Game Pass and have access to it for free, basically, right? Like, it's one of those things that
Game Pass
doesn't
is
reflect
beautiful, bro.
great on the sales
I
numbers of
finessed
the
on
games
Game
that are
Pass,
on there.
bro.
And I
I don't
really
even,
think
bro. I want to say it was $3 a month, but I think only I was paying $3 a month. I remember I got in like an argument with somebody, bro. In like one of the comment sections about the Game Pass and stuff, and I'm like, bro, I only been paying like $3.99 or something like that, and everybody was like, bro, we've been paying like $10 or something. And I'm like, bro, I don't know if we talk about the same thing, bro, but I swear bro, I'm telling you, bro, when it came to Xbox bills, bro, I only paid $3.99 for majority of the stuff. Like every time I wish I had, bro. I'm telling you, I only paid like $4 or $5 for the bill on Xbox, bro. I don't know if it was glitching or something like that, bro. I don't know, but I loved Xbox for that reason,
that
bro.
this
You
is
know what I'm saying?
great proof of that.
I just
A
didn't
lot
like
of people.
I just didn't like PlayStation had some games that Xbox didn't. I feel like that was messed up. That was petty for Sony to do, but at the same time, it was good for them to do because in the long run, now it looked like if Xbox want to stay alive, one of their best bets is partnering up with Sony, which honestly will be the smartest thing to do. You know how many great games and controllers and game systems we will have, bro? Gaming will be back. I don't know why they haven't thought of it. They probably have, and they probably got an argument or something like that. Like, but y'all need to settle y'all differences, bro, and collide, bro. You feel me?
People played
Bring the
Hi-Fi
boxing
Rush.
games
This was a game that
to
was being
Sony,
streamed
bro.
out the
Come on,
wazoo, from what I
come
recall.
on, bro.
Everyone was talking about it for a
There's
while.
millions
It was
in this
the
partnership.
hot button topic of conversations.
And
That
if y'all do this, I
Xbox
need
has
me a little
finally
bread.
delivered
Y'all got
something
some
great,
like 10K
and for the
money,
first time in a long time. And now fast forward to today, where they're shutting the studio down. So the performance, like financially, must not have been that great, which is surprising. So it's either because of Game Pass or because of how inflated the costs are for producing games in the modern age. This shit is gluttonous when it comes to eating money. This is something I've talked about over the last couple years,
you
but
gotta
games
make
are
these
so
games
expensive to
very
make
good,
now.
you know
It
what I
takes
mean?
years in certain
You
cases
want
to
the
deliver
graphics
a
to be
game.
good as
That is a
well.
long time to be paying for a game to be produced, and that's not even counting in the marketing budget and the amount of spending that goes into that. So it's not enough for a game to just be really good and sell pretty well. It needs to sell extraordinarily well or have some built-in lifeline monetization where you can continue to make money off it long term, so it's not relying on just the initial sale of the game. You bake in these monetization schemes that can continue to tap into people's piggy banks and milk their titties dry for their allowance as you give them these cosmetics and loot boxes or whatever you're putting in there, so that way you can try and make that money down the line and turn a profit. Because it is so hard to
I
break
feel like that's
even
why they
on
was
games
doing
right
things with
now.
Ubisoft,
You'd
like
need to move
the
millions
coins
in a
and all
lot of
that.
cases. To have a
I ain't gonna
profitable
lie,
game
Xbox
in
was
the
giving us
AAA space, you have to outsell the
a lot
Bible,
of
basically. It's
discounts,
not
bro.
easy. And it's leading to so many problems in the industry, which is why they seem so desperate to find new greedy ways.
I'm telling you, bro. Partner with Sony, Microsoft, or Xbox, whatever. Partner with Sony or PlayStation. Partner with them, bro. I'm telling y'all, will make some good money, bro. And y'all will revive gaming, bro, so easily within a year, bro. With all that technology, all those brains up in there, bro. Y'all should collide and make something happen, bro, and just be under the name PlayStation. You feel me? And when y'all bring out controllers and stuff like that, y'all can put the X on there with bro. There's Game Pass could be a part, bro. I'm telling you, bro. And
Of
there's bread
monetizing
in
it.
that, bro. Y'all
It is
gotta
in a
what?
terrible place, which is
Hey,
why
somebody
indie
gotta
games
hire
are
me to
flourishing.
be like
Indie games are picking up the slack
a
and they're crushing
planner.
it.
You know what I'm
Indie
saying?
games right now are the best games on the market. Now, this Bloomberg article has more information here. This is from Jason Schreier and Dana Bass, who work together to dig into the details of what's going on there.
I'm not
Executives
reading all
felt
that.
stretched too thin trying to manage every team. The studios had just released
Okay.
games and needed to staff up to be able to start work on new ones, and more cuts will occur at an individual level with staff offered severance packages within Bethesda proper. As far as studio shutdowns go, Booty said that the company's studios had been spread too thin like peanut butter on bread, and that leaders across the division had felt understaffed. They decided to close these studios to free up resources elsewhere. Now, Booty is referring to Matt Booty, who's been in charge of Xbox Game
They
Studio for a
understaffed,
while,
too.
and his name is so
This is
fitting
why
for
y'all
this
should team up
situation
with Sony,
because
man.
this is just ass. This Booty can't stop shitting the bed at Xbox right now. And Mr. Booty goes on to add that Redfall's failures were not the reason as to why the studio was shut down, which is a whole load of horseradish. That is just a lie. He is just telling a fib right there. It was intimated with Arcane Austin, Tango Gameworks, and Alpha Dog all just having put games out that it was tied to timing more than results. Tango had just put out the critically acclaimed Hi-Fi Rush and Ghostwire Tokyo titles. Arcane Austin put out the aforementioned Redfall, and Alpha Dog had released Mighty Doom. Roundhouse had been working as a support studio and will be absorbed into ZeniMax Online to work on their projects instead of being closed. Which is still basically closing that studio in my opinion, but I guess not technically. But anyway, these closures
they
come
laid
less
off
than 6 months after
1,900 people,
Microsoft
bro.
laid off 1,900 Activision, Blizzard, and Xbox employees, and just months after Sony closed some of its own game studios and laid off around 900 employees.
They only laid
So
900
these layoffs
though.
are just happening at an alarming
now
rate
Sony is
with all
back
this
up,
turmoil in the gaming space. And then I saw this headline that popped up today from The Verge. Microsoft says it needs games like Hi-Fi Rush the day after killing its studio. So the goofball Matt Booty came forward wearing the
you know what I
dunce.
think? If Microsoft want to do something, bro, they could do this. They should try to make all the anime games, bro, and make the storylines the good storyline, like Naruto. A lot of people like Naruto, and they want like a good storyline where they can make their own ninja or play as Naruto or something like that, and be a part of the storyline. Xbox, y'all know how to make story. You know what I'm saying? Y'all put the bread together. Y'all got the computer scientists on y'all side and all that to get it done, bro. Y'all should start with that and make good anime story type games, bro. And I'm telling you, it might actually help because anime is coming back up. You know what I'm saying? You got what the fuck is it called, bro? That's Demon Slayer coming back out. You know what I'm saying? It's like TV shows and stuff. All that stuff is coming back out and starting to get better. All the animes and stuff, bro. So y'all should try to, now you got the Dragon Ball Z stuff coming out, bro. It's like y'all have a lot of places where y'all can start at. It's just they ain't got the employees
Cap,
or the
and
bread, bro.
said in
I
a town
guess
hall
that's why
discussion,
I think y'all
we
should just
need
team up with
smaller
Sony,
games
bro.
that give us
At the
prestige
end of
and
the day,
awards.
that's what y'all gotta do, bro.
Brother, you are dancing on the grave of one of the studios that delivered just that. Hi-Fi Rush was a small game. It was critically acclaimed. Everyone loved it. It won awards. Like, it was exactly what you were describing. You just buried them 24 hours ago, and now in your post-mortem, post-nut clarity, you're scratching your chin. We need some smaller, less expensive titles that can be extremely good and really punch above their weight class, winning awards, being very prestigious.
Bro, this should have
Let's
kept
try
going
that
with the
approach.
Ghost
That's something we haven't
Recons,
tried before.
bro.
I could be a pioneer, a trailblazer with this approach.
Ghost
Like, it's a
Recons,
no
the Call of
fucking
Duties.
wonder Xbox is so disheveled and all over the place and can't get their act together. Matt Booty is suffering from amnesia.
Did they start the
Like,
Ghost Recon?
like, how in the
Did that
world
come out on
could you
Xbox
make this
first?
statement after you just shut down the studio that did exactly what you described? AAA gaming is such a mess. It is a
But yeah,
disaster.
gaming is
And I think it's only going to continue
horrible
to
right now,
get
bro.
worse. There are
Like, bro, yesterday, bro, I was on the PlayStation store for an hour and a half, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been on the PlayStation store for that long, bro. I was really like, bro, I want a new game. I want to, you know what I'm saying? So I have something else to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking through the games, right? I'm seeing some good games. I was thinking about buying Ghost of Tsushima, you know what I'm saying? Or uh, 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 God of War, you know what I'm saying? But then I usually watch like Rap Battle, whatever like that. Point is, bro, I couldn't find a game, bro. There's no good new games, bro. You know what I'm saying? The only good things about games is the cosmetics in the game that keep getting refreshed like every other week or a day, whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's all you can really, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, we need some new games, bro. Like, what's going on, bro? That's why everybody's like really hoping this new Dragon Ball Z game, because that's one of the new games that's coming out. Everybody's hoping that game is actually good because it's like that's the only one we getting right now. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no other new games. Oh, and the Star Wars game. Remember the Star Wars game too? We hoping the new Star Wars game is actually pretty fire too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, that's all we banking on right now. Is like, bro, if these two games are trash, it's over for us, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's gaming is down the rabbit hole. This is why I think Sony and Xbox should team up and make something happen, bro. Just do it. Sony, PlayStation devs, whatever, who executives, Xbox is that, if y'all see this video, bro, please just think about teaming up and bring back gaming, bro. Make some new controllers, better gaming systems or updates to the systems. You know what I'm saying? Bring better games. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm telling you, the money will be beautiful and immaculate, bro. It's going to bring gaming back. The gaming content going to come back. So y'all going to get more bread just based off of the gamers on YouTube going to find it more fun. Bro, I'm telling y'all can do a lot with this. You know what I'm saying? Don't mess up. You feel me? Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I think Xbox is in shambles, bro. It's crazy that I haven't heard about Xbox until today in a long time, bro. It's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'll see y'all next.